What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given here with your afternoon snap, and today we are going to be getting to a massive variant rush opening. I'm going to pop open a bunch of collector's reserves, but before we get to that, I wanted to take a look at some gameplay as well, like I like to do every day. And for this one, we've got a pretty silly one. I'm going to be rocking the leader ramp deck that I showcased earlier on this week. And this deck is a lot of fun. It has a lot of cool play potential, and in this game we're going to be putting that potential to full use. We give my opponent some extra cards here with Maximus. They play a turn 3 Wong. That can be a little bit scary because Wong can do a lot of really crazy stuff, but so can this deck. And we'll see how much we can mess with what my opponent is trying to do. We're going to play an Electro on turn 3. I'll skip ahead a little bit. And my opponent plays a turn 3 Mystique, copying their Wong. So this could get really spicy. They're going to have a lot of power on the board by the end of this if we don't do something to mess with them. And we've got some tools here, and we even draw one more with an arrow this turn. And basically with Arrow and Magneto, we can really mess with my opponent. So I'm going to go ahead and snap because we're going to be able to basically deny my opponent any Wong Mystique value from happening. And that is the whole goal here. We're going to Arrow so that way they have to play cards into Lechugia this turn. Now, they weren't actually going for value this turn. They were going for a Serra, some additional setup. So their final turn, you know, is going to be absolutely massive. They're going for some crazy Silver Surfer shenanigans. Leader will not beat that. This deck gets around Leader for sure, but Magneto also helps things get around a little bit. That'll move both the Wong and the Mystique into Lechugia, which is hopefully not where they are playing their Silver Surfer. I don't think they're going to expect this Magneto here. It's also really important that we have priority, so that way Magneto flips over before my opponent's cards can pump up their whole team. And here we go. We're going to move over both their Wong and their Mystique. Then my opponent is going to reveal an Ironheart, which only gets to activate once, and then a Brood, which doesn't get to activate at all. It just gets to show us that the location is full a whole bunch of times. And when my opponent flips over Silver Surfer, it is close, but we do walk away with a victory. Let's crack open some collector's reserves now. Got the Marvel Snap music playing along with us to get us in the zone. And before we can open up any reserves, I suppose we have to spend some credits. So I did have some comments last time that said, I want to watch you level your cards up. So we're going to go through that part of the process as well. If you want to skip ahead to just the reserve opening, you can. I will bookmark that down on the bar, and you can skip ahead pretty easily or find the link to that in the video description. But for right now, we got to power up some cards. We got a whole bunch of credits to spend, so let's find some things to spend them on. I did not really go through this beforehand. What I'm just going to do is go through some of my favorite decks and see if anything has enough credits to split. Death does. Can we do better? Galactus and Null do not yet, unfortunately, and neither does Dr. Octopus. Have not been playing with that long enough. Magic has enough to split twice, though. Kind of like all my Magic splits already. All right, how's Shang-Chi doing? Maybe we can level up this version of Shang-Chi. I think this is where we'll start. So we'll start by just fully going the distance on Shang-Chi. I don't think I'm going to upgrade from common to uncommon, though. And the other thing, like I said, I'm going to keep all of this stuff here for now. And then once we go through and have spent all of our credits, then I'll unlock those boxes. And yeah, we'll just see how far we can get along the track. 10,000 credits should be 200 levels, right? And then we'll get a whole bunch more credits back from that, but maybe I'll just hang on to those credits. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling, how many of these variants and things that we get. But I hit the limit on credits. I didn't realize you can only have 10,000 credits, so I gotta spend them. Nothing else I can do with them. So we'll see if we are able. I'm sure we'll open up at least one Series 3 card today, so that'll be nice as well. I meant Series 4 cards. I already have all the Series 3 ones, but we'll open up one Series 4, and then maybe, hopefully, one Series 5. That could be sweet as well. And we'll open all that up at the end. We will claim this, but I think I'm not going to power it up again. Yeah, because I don't have enough to fully take it over the edge. How's Mystique using? We could split Mystique. All right, let's go for that. We've got over 150, which means we've got enough to fully power it up. Now, we could keep her as blue. She does look cool as a rare with a blue background. Maybe eventually, if I find one that I really like if we get some blue sparkles coming off of it, then we'll keep a blue Mystique, because yeah, I like that as well. I also don't hate the purple. I think that the purple is like a nice contrast. We've got the blue skin, red hair, and that works as well. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Let me know in the comments below. Am I just supposed to be talking about the stuff that I see on the screen and different random stuff like that? But I think you guys are just interested in like the cool different variants and stuff if you are into this type of content. We're going to have a lot of cards to power up by the end of this, so we might be struggling to spend some of our credits. Maybe that will be the stop-off point in our video once we run out of boosters and just like have to split magic twice. I mean, I guess I'll do it. What else am I doing with all of those magic boosters? Though, you know, sometimes it's good to hang on to the boosters until you get a cool variant or something too, and then you can just like double split the variant. All right, here is the split, and I think, I don't know, this is cool with the skulls. What do we like better, with the skulls or with the rainbow background? Sometimes I just like, I mean, you can still see the skulls here, so that's cool, but what do you like better? Do you like this one? Let me know. There's probably going to be a lot of let me knows in the comments down below for this one. So we've got, I don't know, I think I'm going to go with the, like this one you can't see the skulls at all. This one, I'm seeing the skulls. They're a little bit more visible. What kind of sparkles? Oh, we got blue sparkles! Okay, that is such a silly thing to be excited about, but I think blue sparkles are cool because now we could upgrade this to blue and maybe we'll just stop there. And that could be a pretty nice Mystique variant for us to play. But this is what I was going to bring up. Shang-Chi, you like can't see the dragon nearly as well after upgrading him. So I just like normal Shang-Chi, where you really grab a great look at the dragon. But let's see, what else can we upgrade? I don't think anything else is splittable. Ooh, cloak. Okay, well for cloak, I've got a decision to make because I've never powered up a cloak before. I've got this Max Grek variant, or Max Greek, apologies if I'm saying that wrong. Looks like Grek to me, but it's all Grek to me in the end there. And then we also have a Pixel variant, but I think I'm going to go for this one. Kind of looks like Galactus as well, which is why I like to play it in the Galactus deck. Let's power this one up to infinity. 3D. All right, this time I'm going to listen to the man as he says all the words here. So 3D, and then what does he say? Animated. Animated. A little quicker than me. All right. Animated. And what are we getting here from this? Shiny logo?
Shiny logo.
Okay, that one's corny. That one's corny as heck. And then what comes next? It's animated border, right? And then animated frame.
Animated frame.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The best one is frame break. When you get that first upgrade. Maybe we'll listen to one of those at some point, just because I normally don't play with the sound. But, and does he just say infinity here?
Infinity.
Okay, that's cool too. But frame break, that's the coolest one. That's the coolest one on the very first upgrade. So definitely love that. How are we looking now? We are halfway through. So we could upgrade 3 more cards. I do have enough to split this Cosmo, but again, I really like the deep purplish blue on a non-split Cosmo. I've got this one too. That's just the base card here. Let's see. I mean, yeah, this one's kind of terrible, to be honest. I just don't like it. It's not terrible. Now, I will say, it would be cool to have some stars floating around in the back of this Cosmo. So you know what? Let's go ahead and split this one. But for right now, I'm still going for that deep purple background, but we'll see if we can get anything better. 3D. Oh, I thought he said frame break. Did they change that? Maybe this next one's frame break and I just missed it? I guess they've changed it at some point.
Animated.
Animated. I swear, it used to say frame break at one point, which was... Oh, maybe... Oh, I already had the frame break because I had already made him an uncommon, right? Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault. But let's infinity split this guy and maybe get some cool sparkles out that can look like some stars in space, and maybe we'll appreciate that. But I am excited about those blue sparkles on Mystique. I wonder if the sparkle colors are just random, or if I got lucky, or if those somehow match with the booster colors or something like that. Maybe it does use some algorithm, or Ben Brode selects some colors from those cards so that it's not just fully random. Infinity. Nice. Okay, and what do we get here out of our split? This is fun. I think that I can understand why people think this is fun. You're just hanging out here. And what do we get? What do we get? Oh, it's on the... Gotta scroll down. Okay. Yeah, I think it's boring still. We're not going to worry about it. We could probably do Wave as well. I actually kind of like the rainbow colors with Wave, though I also like the blue. I don't know, sometimes I just like the base card just as it is so that it stands out, but I guess we will upgrade this Wave. We'll get to hear them say frame break once as well. Ooh, this has some sparkles on it. This one's shiny. All right, so this should be frame break. Okay, that was a little bit of a disappointment. I was expecting this, like, very guttural frame break, you know? Now, this Wave, I could see keeping Wave in the green border as well. And I kind of like green border Wave because of her costume and her colors here. It's not an exact match, though, so we can go ahead and send this up the chain to infinity split it once more. And I think the infinity split will look nice with these rainbow confetti coming out of it. So we'll take a look at that as well. And so I did the math. I think that you wind up getting, just off the collector's track, almost enough credits to do this again. I must have messed up the math here some way, but I'm kind of curious. We're gonna go down to 0 credits, and then I'm just gonna claim everything, and we'll see how high those credits get back up to by the end of it. And of course, we'll also pay attention to how many collector's tokens we get. That'll be important. Not gonna worry about boosters, of course, but we'll see how far we get otherwise. And it looks like we're gonna be having like just short of enough to split, fully split all the way up the chain 2 more cards. So maybe I'll do that, spend a little bit more tokens and fully split 2 cards, just so that way feels a little bit more complete. And let's take a look at how that Wave looks now that we have completely leveled it up. Okay, yeah, pretty nice, but you've got rainbow confetti coming out of it, as well as rainbow on the borders here, and a rainbow background. So that's cool. We can swap this one in. And then we'll give her a little split action. We'll see what this new one looks like as well. Yeah, just the white rotating Cosmo. What are those called? Comets? Or yeah, not super exciting there for me. So we can still split 2 more cards. I guess Electro can be split, and I have never split. Oh, I have, but I've been playing again with the base one because I like the deeper blue colors. It stands out a little bit more. But we can split this Electro once, and then I got to find 1 more card in another deck. I don't think I'm going to do Magic. I think it's just that I'm already content with how my Magic looks, that I don't need to power that one up again. It's already animated, it's got cool sparkles, it's got all the way up to infinity split with a nice border and all that. So I think that we don't need anything additional on there, but we'll power up Electro and then we'll see what else we can find in another deck. I'm sure I got something else that's cool to split, but I played a ton of this deck for 3-4 days, and just basically while it was new, trying to farm some cool content with it. what is today? And I guess, yeah, basically I should have wrapped that content up 2 days ago. On Friday and Saturday, I put out videos from this deck that were both pretty cool ones. I thought one with Warrior Falls, which is just a really fun location, and then another one where I added Doc Ock into the deck. And that's why Doc Ock doesn't have that many boosters. I haven't really played with him too much. But let's take a look. What do we get? Can't really tell what's going on with that. But what do we like better? Do we like this? We just have the buildings in the background, which again, like, have some detail that I feel like you lose. You really cannot see the buildings. So I feel like that's something that they could potentially work on, but this does still look cool. I think I'm going to hold off, though, and continue to play this one. And then what did we get? We got a red comet rotating around, so I'm not going to worry about that either. And we are just short, if we look at our amount of credits, we're just short of grabbing a full other upgrade. But I think if we claim some stuff over here, this should get us right up to 1500. Yeah. This will get us right up to 1500 and even a little bit beyond that. So I'll just claim this as well. Oh, that was 300. That was maybe too much to claim. We are now up to 2,000, but I'm going to find one more card to fully split. And where do we want to go for that? You know what? I'd be curious. I've been playing a lot of this deck too. Can we split a Dino? We cannot. Wait, I haven't been playing this deck. Why is there an Arnim Zola in this deck? I think this deck got messed up somehow. This is a leader. I don't know. I think that... Oh, this is an old version. Oh, I've been playing this deck. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. We don't have enough yet to split leader, nor Dino. How about Arrow? Okay, Arrow is a really good card that I have never split. So we will split this Arrow now, start working our way up. I know there's a lot of cool Arrow variants, but this is definitely a good use to get our first Arrow split on. And not going to get anything super cool from this, obviously. Just going to grab a rainbow background because this is my very first time splitting an Arrow. But you got to do it, and this will at least give us a nicer border on the base version of it. So that is always good as well, to have the infinity border rather than the green one. I'm not super OCD about it. I normally just keep my cards at green, and then once I have enough to fully split them, I'll go for it. But like you can see, some of the cards in my deck are different. Some are green, some are infinity. No real rhyme or reason to it. We're just having fun here. But this definitely looks a lot better for sure. So we'll grab that split, see what that grabs us. And I think that's going to be it as far as credits that I spend. Yeah, there we go. Just a rainbow background. Yeah, like Sentinel, I keep with a purple background, though I kind of like this background, just how it works with the rest of the card, with the text and all that. And then Maximus, kind of the same thing, though also I've just never split a Maximus. We're a little bit short of doing that, but maybe that'll be something to do eventually. So I do have 500 credits. I guess one other thing that I could do, that's right? Oh, I'm 25 short of 500 credits, a little bit awkward. And I guess we could grab some more credits there. I'm going to let those stay in there for a moment. And I guess we'll just claim some other things while we're doing this. But I'm going to move on to like the third part of this video, where we're crack-a-lacking these things. So if we look through at what that grabbed us, we have some collector's tokens here, or credits rather, that I'm just going to keep here. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 collector's reserve. So if we divide that by 4, that is going to mean, I mean, that's very basic. It's just short of 20, so it's like not quite 5, right? as I'm struggling to even find my calculator app. Yeah, it's not quite 5. It's 4.5. I'm just distracted, so I didn't want to do math without a calculator while I'm also recording stuff here. But 4.5 means that we are going to wind up getting 2,000 collector's tokens, roughly. And then we're also going to get, so 4.5 times... how many credits do you get? Oh, I don't even remember now. Say it's 100. So we're going to get like 450 collector's tokens, but then we also, or credits rather, but then we also have these credits. But the important thing here is we're also going to get 4.5 cosmetics and 4.5 chances at a Series 4 and Series 5 card. So if we don't hit, we'll pay attention in these last two to try to see where we're at as far as the rotations of things, but maybe we'll open it up if we know we're only going to need to open up 1 or 2 more things. And let's scroll back down to the bottom now, and I'm just going to open up the collector's reserve. So I'll open up the boosters as well, just so that the number's lower, because I don't really care about these things. Though I guess if they hit specific things, they are kind of cool, but we're just going to be opening up these. It is 18 collector's reserve. So let's see what we open if we grab any of the variant rush stuff. Okay, first off, we get some gold. Then we get some collector's tokens, okay. And then a title, introverted. Don't love it. I'm not super introverted. I mean, I can be. I'm on the computer here by myself playing video games, but I'm also sharing that with all of you. And we get a cable variant. So we got a cable variant last time that we did this, and people were mad in the comments that I did not react enough to the cable variant. This one is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the different cable variants that we have, because I did not give this one its fair deal in the last video. So here is the base card of cable, and then I got this young variant. I've got young variant and I've got baby variant to get even younger. I think that this one is probably a little bit sweeter, but I'm a fan of the baby variants. I think that they're cool. They remind me of like Calvin and Hobbes, which I was always a fan of. So this is definitely cute as well, and maybe we will make some use of that in the future. But let's get back into it and open up a few more. So that would have been the start of a new track here. Oh, where are we? Because if we take a look, oh, these are way back. Okay, great. Oh, did I not open this? I swear that I did. Okay, well, maybe we got a freebie there. I feel like it switched sides. Did everything just switch sides? Well, anyways, we got the introverted variant, like maybe here, and then we got cable here. So that marks well for us. That means that like by here in this set of 4, we're gonna get another variant, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the math should work out that we should be opening the exactly correct number of reserves throughout this process. We'll see how close to perfect this gets. Grab a few more boosters, and then another reserve. Yeah, some more tokens. And then this should be credits, and then... Oh, I guess I'm just skipping by the boosters sometimes. That's how they're making it past us here. And then this should be collector's tokens, and now we are on to another set of 4. So in this next set of 4, we'll have another variant, another set of collector's tokens, another set of smaller collector's tokens, and then these last 2 boxes are going to be a variant and some credits. So this is the variant. I'm on the toilet. I think that one's okay. That one's applicable. Yeah, and then this one should be gold or credits or something like that. So you do get back a lot of credits. We're getting them in bundles of 300. Again, that's times that 4.5. We're going to have a lot by the end of this yet again. So maybe we'll have to do something. I don't have a title that I like yet. I kind of do. I kind of like the one and only, though maybe I'll switch off of that. This is the title. There's a guy named Only One that I've seen on the ladder. and he uses that title, and I feel bad for him because he probably wants that one and only title that we have, that we opened last time, but that is ours for now, the one and only No Luck's Given. And what else are we getting? Some collector's tokens. Should be hitting another variant soon. All right, I think this next one will be our next variant. It's an avatar, Enchantress avatar. It's a cool card. I'm not super excited by that. You can only play one avatar, so not gonna take that one super far. Now, we also could open up a brand new card. We're nearing the end of this video. This is the last collector's reserve. Maybe I'll power up some cards to open up some more with that, like, credits that we've just gotten along the way. But for now, this is potentially the end of the video, and I can't remember how close we are to opening up that 400 tokens bundle / potentially a new card. But let's take a look. 200 gold. Okay, so how much farther are we going to go? Well, we basically have enough credits to split one more card, so let's do that. I'm gonna need to find a little bit more credits somewhere. This had 500 credits. That's too much. You know what, let's just claim it, because this is going to go away eventually anyway. So let's claim those credits, and then let's split one more card. Let's go back into Dino Meta and see if we can find another card to split here. I have been enjoying Quinjet, but I don't quite have enough yet to split the Quinjet. We already did the Cosmo. Did we find Maximus boosters on the track? We did not. How about Moon Girl? I kind of want to leave her alone for now, actually. Okay, so nothing else in this deck. I've also been playing Leader Ramp, showcased that earlier today. Do we have anything in this deck that we can split? We can finally split Odin. That's pretty cool. I think I'll go for that one. I've never split Odin. I powered him up when I first started playing and have not been able to power him up since. Scorpion, yeah, I can also split that one. Or Sunspot, I could split that one too, but maybe we'll buy that Sunspot bundle. So let's hang on to those, and let's go ahead and give Odin some splitsies here. Shiny logo. Oh, you click through the shiny logo if you click it. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. And we will just open the cards here or open the collector's reserves here as we get through this. So you can click there to kind of speed some things along. We're learning here. Let's open up collector's reserves. All right, 4,000 tokens. That's where I was hoping to potentially find that new card, but that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. So that's probably going to be it for this video. I mean, I'll finish up on Odin and see what we get here. Maybe we can still find another variant. No, that's going to be 300 credits. So I think with the fact that we are splitting on Odin here now, I'm going to call it there for the day. But hopefully this was still fun to look at. We didn't open up anything super sweet. We did get a Cable variant, baby Cable, and I think I will play with this. I don't really have too many baby variants, to be honest, but I think that is still a pretty good one. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click all variants. So do I have any other... Oh, that's what I meant to do, is take off these filters. Do I have any other baby variants? Is this baby? No, that's Chibi. Right. This is baby. Yeah. I've got baby Nova that I play with, baby Hawkeye as well, that haven't really found an excuse to play with just yet. What else? I don't think I've got anything else in baby form. Correct me if I'm wrong here if you notice anything as I'm scrolling. You can see some things that I've split a whole bunch of times: Jubilee, Iron Man, and Mr. Negative, as well as Magic. This is why I haven't split Magic. I've already split it so many times. I really love this card, and I think this is a pretty good variant of it. You've got the Crimson. Actually, it's a yellow. They're yellow and pink. Oh, it's Rainbow. Rainbow Comet. Okay. Rainbow Comet, so that's pretty cool as well. And then what is this one? This is also Rainbow Comet, so not too much of a difference, basically the same card. But yeah, it could be cool to have like some Crimson stuff with that. I wish they did more to like play up the uniqueness of the rainbow backgrounds, because some of those are the same. Oh, this is baby Dr. Doom as well, so I do have one other baby variant card. But yeah, like I said, I think that that's it. I'm going to start stockpiling some more credits again so that maybe in a few weeks we can do this. And does mean that that's probably going to be no seasonal, what are they called? Winter Rush cosmetics for me. Winter Wonderland Cosmetic Rush. None of that for me, but that's okay. I will start saving onto my credits so that way, like I said the other day, that way when things drop in tiers, I'll be able to pick up a bunch of them, hopefully, on this collector's track. We're very, very close to a tier 3 card at this point, or a tier 4 card, a series 4 card at this point, I'm sure. So that'll be coming, hopefully, in my next credit reserve unboxing. There's so many different terms in this game. Collector's reserve unboxing, credit opening, tokens, boosters, who cares? That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.